Hello everyone, I'm Naomi Ann. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video today. Today's video is going to be 3 healthy dinners that I like to cook for my family. I wanted to share some of these meals with you, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. So the first meal I'm starting off with today is tacos. I love cooking tacos for my family and it's just super easy to do. I also usually get the older ones to help me do it as well. So I just start off by dicing the onion and then popping some olive oil in a pan and cooking the onion first, then the meat. But with this video, I actually got really distracted by filming and kids. So I ended up doing the meat first, but usually it's the other way around. With these 3 meals, they're super easy to do. You may already be making some of these yourselves. But I know for myself, I'm always trying to find quick, easy, simple, healthy meals for my family. So these meals are definitely, a go-to for me. And, knowing they're healthy as well, it's always a good thing. And also too, with my previous videos, I've mentioned that I have 6 children and they have intolerances to dairy and wheat. So most of the time I'm cooking gluten and dairy free, but there's definitely meals that I cook, which tacos, that I think the seasoning has wheat in it, and I do serve it up with cheese, so they do have a little bit of dairy and gluten in this meal, but most of the time I'm usually cooking gluten and dairy free. Salad, I like to keep it really basic. I just wash everything and then I'll cut up the lettuce, I'll grate the carrot, cut up the tomato, and I'll put some red onion in it for extra flavor. And then I will use avocado, I'll mash that up, and then I'll pop some salt and some lime in it, some fresh lime, and then I'll grate some cheese, and then obviously with the meat as well. Smashing up the avocado, and then I'm going to pop the salt and the lime in there, and also too, I like to wipe the bowl, like the edges, so I always get like a piece of paper towel or a tissue or something like that, just to wipe around the edges, because I don't like the avocado going over the side. once dinner's cooked, most of the time I just bring everything to the table and then I'll let everyone help themselves. I find it's a lot quicker and easier. So the second meal that I've cooked here was beef stew. This was such a hearty meal. This was, super healthy. And it just makes me realize I really need to get into the slow cooker more, because it's so easy to do, to put the meal on of a morning and then not have to worry about it of an evening. So this was, a really good meal to have. I've cooked this a few times before. My older kids loved it. My husband loved it. The younger ones weren't too fast, but I do cook it with rice as well, so they had more rice than anything. I don't know if you've seen, but I just wanted to point out that there was actually behind me, there was the packet of meat on the floor. One of my kids must have grabbed it. It was all still sealed and everything, but they've obviously come over to the kitchen, picked it up and popped it on the floor, and I had no idea. So if you're wondering why the meat is on the ground, it was sealed and everything was all good, but I just realized that with filming, cooking, looking after kids, it was really tricky. So I just wanted to be super honest and just say that it was hard to do because my husband wasn't home, but I managed to do it, so it's all good. I'm going to put a link down below for this recipe. It's not my recipe, so I don't want to be taking the credit for this. I'll put it down below for you guys. Once the herbs are in there and the bay leaf's in there, I put it on for 8 hours, but you can put it on low for 7 to 8 hours, or you can put it on high for 3 to 4 hours. After 7 hours, I got half a cup of the liquid from the beef stew, and then I put some plain flour in it. I did gluten-free because of my kids, but this just helps it thicken up, and then I put that back in there and cooked it for another hour. So the third meal I wanted to share with you guys is curry in a hurry, the Mingle brand. And if you haven't heard of Mingle before, go check it out. I highly recommend this brand. It has no nasties in it. It's very clean ingredients. I use them all the time. The brand, with the herbs and the sachets, and it's super easy to do. With this curry, all you have to do is just use the sachet, put some coconut cream in, choose whatever veggies you want to use. You can choose to have it vegan if you want, or choose whatever protein. So I I chose chicken. Just super easy to do and really quick. So I'm just chopping up the vegetables in bite sizes, so just like small little pieces. I usually do broccoli, carrot and cauliflower. Sometimes I might cut up some potato, usually whatever I have in the fridge, but yeah, usually these three I usually go to, and I do cut up some onion as well. I'm going to put a link down below for the mingle seasoning. As I said, I definitely recommend this brand, and just knowing that they're clean ingredients, no nasties, and they taste so good. You know, this with the seasoning and the sachets. I haven't tried all of them, and I definitely will eventually. But yeah, usually I pick these up at Coles, and yeah, I usually use these quite a bit through the week. So once I've cut up the chicken and the onion, I'll put some coconut oil in a pan and then cook up the onion first, and then I'll put the chicken in second. And if I'm in a hurry, I will just buy a barbecue chicken instead of cutting up some chicken. So it depends, yeah, how fast you sort of want it on the table. So I've done both many times before. I like both, but yeah, definitely if you want to get it done quicker, to buy a barbecue chicken and shred it up. So once the chicken and the onions cooked, I just put all the vegetables in, put the sachet over the top, mix it up a little bit, put the coconut cream in and the chicken stock, and then yeah, mix it up again, put the lid on, walk away. Yeah, it's super easy. It doesn't take very long at all. So once again, we're having rice. So I always wash my rice and then put it into the slow cooker. And with the chicken stock, I didn't use all of it in the curry. So I had a little bit left over, so I just added that with the water and just mixed it through. So it just adds a bit of flavour. So once the vegetables are all cooked, I think it took about 15 minutes. I'll just put it on the table, serve it up with some rice, and then everyone can help themselves. I hope you enjoyed this video today with the healthy meals, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and be sure to subscribe if you like, and thank you so much for watching.